Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's start with today's question. So today's question is from the topic of straight lines. Let's first understand the question and then we'll see the solution for that. So the question says a straight line is drawn through a fixed point 2 comma 3. So if this is my y-axis and let's say this is the x-axis, if I'm drawing a straight line from point 2 comma 3, so let's say if I draw this line which passes through this 2 comma 3. Now further it says it intersects this coordinate axis, that is x and y, at distinct points p and q. So this is p, this is q. Now we know when the points are on the axis, the other coordinate becomes 0. So let's say the coordinates of p are a comma 0 and the coordinates of q are 0 comma b. So these are the two coordinates given to me. O is the origin, so 0 comma 0. Further, it says if O is the origin and the rectangle OPRQ is completed. So if I want to form a rectangle with this, that is OPRQ. So I get a rectangle here. Now rectangle means opposite sides are equal and also opposite sides are parallel to each other, right? So R coordinate, if I see, it will become A comma B because of the x coordinate of P and y coordinate of Q. So we have all the four coordinates with me in terms of variables A and B, right? Now we need to find out what is the locus of this point, which is the fourth point R. So we need to find the locus of that point R. So first of all, let's understand and start with the solution for this question. It is said that this line passes through 2 comma 3. So if I use that idea, the equation of line for a slope point form I know is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. I know x1 and y1 are my known points, so 2 comma 3. So y coordinate is 3 and x coordinate is. So what I understand from this is y minus 3 is equal to, or y is equal to 3 plus mx minus 2. So if I write it in the form of ax plus by plus c equals to 0, I get mx minus y plus 3 minus 2m is equal to 0. So this is my equation of the line which is given to us. Now if you see, both of these points P as well as Q lie on the axis, but they also lie on this line, right? So both of these points should also satisfy this equation of the line which we have got. So if I put points of P first, so putting P a comma 0. So x is a and y is 0. So what I get here is ma plus 3 minus 2m is equal to 0 because y becomes 0. So that gives me a becomes m into a is minus 3 plus 2m, or I can write it as 2m minus 3. So I get a here, that is 2m minus 3 upon m. So I get this coordinate p in terms of m now, that is the slope, 2m minus 3 upon m comma 0. Let's find the point q as well. Point q is 0 comma b, so I'll put q 0 comma b again in that same equation of a line because it should also satisfy that line because it lies on the line. So if I put x as 0 now, this becomes 0 minus, if I put y as b, so it becomes b is plus and 3 minus 2 equals to 0. So minus b, if I take it on the other side, becomes plus b, and plus b is 3 minus 2. So now if I see the coordinates of q, what I get is 0 comma 3 minus. So now I have this coordinate r with me. First coordinate is 2m minus 3 by m, and the second coordinate is 3 minus 2, right? So now at this O, A and B. So, or I can write coordinates of r as x comma y because I now need the locus of this point r, right? So here I know now x is 2m minus 3 upon m and y is 3 minus 2. So if I see y is simpler to be separated, so it is 2m and 3 minus y, I can write m as 3 minus y by 2. And this in this equation, if I substitute that, x is 2 into 3 minus y by 2 minus 3 upon 3 minus y by 2. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled. 3 minus y minus 3 becomes 3 minus 3 is 0, and minus y. This is 3 minus y. And 2 directly gets multiplied with the numerator, becomes minus 2. Further, if I solve this, I get 3x minus xy equals to minus 2. So if I take 2y here, becomes 3x plus 2y is equal to x. And if you see, I get the locus of this point R, and that is 3x plus 2y equals to xy. If you write it in terms of a, that's also fine. But if you see the options, it is given in the terms of x and y. So if you find it in terms of a and b, you will get it as 3a plus 2b equals to ab, and then you can directly substitute a as x and b as y. So that will also be a correct thing. And if you see the option which matches with this in the question is A, right? So correct answer for this question is A, that is 3x plus 2y equals to xy, which is the locus of point. I hope you have understood the question, how to solve this. So what we did was, first we found the equation of line, then we just substituted both of these points P and Q in that equation of line, because it will satisfy to get those 2 points in terms of m, that is slope. And after that, once we got that, we got this point R, and to find the locus we just needed to eliminate that slope. So we eliminated that slope and we got an equation which was in terms of x and y, and that the answer as the locus of. I will meet you again tomorrow with the next question. Till then, you can like, share, and subscribe if you're finding this helpful. Thank you.